Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to cover the basics of Python programming, one of the most popular and beginner-friendly language in the world. Here, we will explore what is Python, top features of Python, data type in Python with real example. Let's begin first. What is Python? Python, Python, as we know, Python is a high-level interpreted, interpreted general purpose programming language. Programming language was created by Guido van Rossum. Python emphasizes code readability. It uses simple syntax which makes it perfect for beginners. As we see, Python code is simple and easy to understand as we know because due to simpler simplicity and user friendly. So that's why Python is called as code readability. Python has various applications. It is used in various fields like it is used in web development, data science, and machine learning, automation, and scripting, and also in gaming, in game development. Now, let's see how simple Python looks compared to other programming languages. In Python, first we take a simple Python program. For an example, here I am taking hello world program where I am using the print function. Basically, print function in Python is used to output certain data on the console or onto the screen. Here, what content it has to be displayed on the screen will be based on this content. If we specify content as hello world, then the console content will be hello world when this cell is executed. See, if I run it, it will execute and it will print hello world onto the console window or interpreted window. Here, Python can be run line by line. See, this is a line of Python code which is executed and the output is printed. So, since it can be executed line by line, that's why it is called as interpreted language, and it is called as high level language because it is human understandable and it is a general purpose language used in various fields for various improvements like web development, in data science, in automation and game development as we gone through previously. Now, shift enter. Now, let us look on key features of Python. Features. key features of Python. Here are the some of the powerful features that is included in Python, most loved language in the world. First feature include easy to read and write. It is easy to read and write because the Python syntax is simple and similar to English. So that's why it is easily readable and easily understandable. That's why it is easy to read and write. Second feature is interpreted language. If you see an example for first feature, easy to read and write, let us say in Python code like color is red, then it's the red color. Here we can come to know like, see, it's easy. Like we can come to know that if the color is red, then it will print it is a red color, or else it will not print. It is human understandable. There is no confusion, and syntax also is simple. Like we will be writing if afterwards condition colon, and we'll be writing a block of code inside the if statement, which indicates that that block of code belongs to if statement, where, where the code is simple and easily understandable, and it is perfect in structure, so that it can be easily explained or easily understood. Now let us look into second feature. Second feature includes interpretability. Interpreted, interpreted language. As I first told, here Python code can be run line by line. Since it can be learned, since it can be run or executed or compiled line by line, so it is called as interpreted language. This interpreted which basically helps in that basically helps in debugging the code easily. Next feature is a dynamically typed language. It means that we no need to specify the data type for the variable. Python automatically gets to know the data type of that variable based on the value the variable is holding. For example, here you can see A is a variable. A variable is nothing but it is a memory named by A which holds the certain value. It can hold integer, double, float, complex number. As of now, I am storing a 10 integer into it, but I am not specifying explicitly the data type to that variable. I'm just storing 10 integer variable to the integer number to the variable A. If I try to get the data type of that variable, I can get it. So it will tell that the variable is of integer type. How it will come to know? Because Python is high level languages where, and it is a dynamically typed languages. Here Python itself come to know the data type of that variable based on the value it is holding on. text. The fourth feature is object-oriented procedural. As we know, object-oriented procedural language is like it is basically a concept of classes, inheritance, but also allows procedural programming language. Here, as we know, procedural language like in Python, procedural language like you can say def add some maybe time plus plus b calling that function. Here you can see I am defining the add function and I am creating the formal arguments and actual arguments, and after defining the function I am calling the function. Here it has a procedure. First definition of the function is done, after the calling of the function is done. That's why Python is called as procedural language also. It also supports object-oriented programming language. How means it also allows you to create class, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation. Basically, this is used for data secrecy, code reusability, to simplify the code. Some of the OOPS concept includes Python supports OOPS concept like classes and inheritance with procedural programming. As you see, you have seen an example of procedural programming that I have given the example of add function. Now let us see class and inheritance. Class, class. You can see uh, class is an encapsulation of data methods, data variables, and we can bring that class into existence by its method. So in this way, class we can call as blueprint. Blueprint that doesn't have existence and be brought into existence by object is a real instance or class instance. Inheritance is nothing but using some of the properties for functions or the variables from parent class to the child class, where it will helps in code reusability uh, without waste of memory, without waste of time. The fifth feature includes cross-platform. Cross-platform means Python code which is created that can be run in any operating system, like it can run in Windows, Mac, Linux. That's why it is called as cross-platform. Cross-platform means it can run in any cross-platforms without making without making any change in the code. And the sixth feature includes Python has huge of libraries, huge standard libraries. Some of the libraries includes libraries like built-in modules for files, input, output, regular expression, math module, which contains of certain math function to perform on the numerical values, date and time libraries to perform any manipulation, to do any sum changes or operate on data time, data set, and many more. As we go on through this course completely, you will come to know each and every features perfectly and clearly without any confusion. So no worry to follow my YouTube channel regularly so that you will get every course which I upload, every topic which I share or explain on a regular basis so that you get tuned to my courses and you will get each and every thing in Python clearly and accurately without any confusion. So please do be consistent in my uh, YouTube channel. You don't miss my any of the videos. If you miss any of the videos, then it will be difficult you to connect to the previous part which you have missed. So that's why don't miss the YouTube videos. Please get tuned to my YouTube videos and be consistent. And seventh feature includes extensive third-party libraries. Third-party libraries include these are the libraries which are used in machine learning and game development. Example: uh, Pandas library, NumPy library, and Matplot, Matlab library. These are the features of Python programming. Now let us jump into data type in Python. Python data types. In Python, everything is an object, and each object has its data type. In Python, everything everything is an object, and each object as a data type. I will explain this one by an example. Let us take a variable b and storing the value 15 in it. As you know, the data type of that variable will be come to know by Python compiler automatically without any explicitly declaring the data type. So the feature called as dynamically typing present in the Python. Uh, if I try to know the data type of that variable v, I have to use the type function. The type function I have to pass the argument as v. Here you can see data type is integer. It means that v stores the integer object. In general, v is an object of integer class. How? Here, as we know in Python, to create an object of the class, we will be naming object and I will be assigning that I will be creating an object and I will be assigning the class class. What happens here is this class will be brought into existence by this object. In similar way, 15 is a number, that is an integer number, that is an integer class. Python is treated this 15 as an integer class and I am creating the object to that integer class p. So that's why if we try to print type v, it is showing that is a class of integer. In Python everything is an object. Here v is an object of integer class since it is holds the integer value. If it holds the float value, then v will be the object of float class. This is an example. See, you can see this v is an object. You can come to know v as an object by this thing. Like it is showing the class integer. Means it is an object of class integer. You got it? Now let me move on to some of the main built-in data type. First built-in data type is numeric data type. The numeric data type includes integer, float, complex. Example for integer data type is a equals to 10, where 10 is an integer number which is stored in the variable a. A is an object of integer class and it holds the value 10. B is a variable that stores float number. C is a variable which holds the complex number. Complex number has a real part plus imaginary part. Next data type we go to see is string data type. type or string data type. As you know, a string is a sequence of character defined in single quotes or double quotes, different quotes. Example, name is a variable and I am storing the integer string, sorry, I am storing the string value by double quotes. In string variable, I can do slicing. Slicing means extracting the substring from the original string is called as slicing. Like print, print, I'm trying to get a substring from the name from zero index to the index. So the output will be ALIC, like ALI. Can see here. I will copy and I will paste in the coding part. See, see here, right? I am breaking my string into substring based on my condition, like how many character do I want from original string to the substring. Next data type is boolean data type. Boolean data type whose value will be completely logic. This boolean is used in basically in condition. Here boolean data type basically used in checking the condition. If the condition is satisfied, then the value will be true, or if the condition is not satisfied, then the value will be false. That's why Boolean data types basically used in condition or used in logic or condition, and that value would be true or false. Like if A is greater than B, if the condition is satisfied, then it will be true. Is if A is greater than B, then I will take C as true, and I will be using that C in separate in other logic. For simple, I will be telling like I will tell like is active is a variable. We can take any variable. We can name the variable in any format, and we have to store that variable with the value true or false. Then such variable is called as boolean variable, and it is of boolean data type. Yeah. If is active, You can see I am showing this Boolean data type example practically. Is active will be true, true, and true, and false. This explanation you will come to know by this program. That the explanation is Boolean type. It is used for logic or a condition, and the condition can be true or false. Basically, that variable, that Boolean variable, will holds the value true or false. If the value is true, then this part will be executed, or else it will be then false, or else it will be executing false. Here, since it is true, it will execute true. You can see like this variable is used in if and else block for checking the condition. You have come to know, right? These Boolean variables can be used in the if and else block as a condition in a practical way. Yeah, this is example. And this is the thing which I am trying to explain to you. This variable is gone to this if block as a condition. Only the Boolean variable can be taken as a condition or a logic in if or else block, not other variables. Keep in this mind. The fourth data type is list. A list. As you know, list is an order. List is an order and it can be changeable or it can be mutable. It allows duplicates. It allows the duplicate value to store. Let us take an example for list. List can be created. The creating for the list, the syntax can be this format. Create a list variable. List one or list two, or you can name it anyhow. Afterwards, you will have to input square bracket. How to add the items? The items is nothing but a value can be duplicated and it can be of any data type. Since the list is an ordered and index, you can access the list item through index number. If I want to access the first element or second element is true. The indexing starts from 0, 0, 1, 2. That's why true value will be displayed. Next, the list tuple is a sequential data type. This is tuple is ordered and mutable. It allows duplicates. You can comment the Python code by hash symbol. But for tuple is you can create a tuple variable can a tuple by name t or tuple and how to give C brackets. You can assign any number of values any type, but tuple variables or tuple content cannot be you can check. If I try to alter the tuple content, other content. If I try to alter the tuple content with another content, it will show me an error. The tuple object does not support item assignment. It is immutable. The next data type is data type which do not have any duplicates. Method sets is an unordered where the items is not ordered or any indexed and it do not allows the duplicate values to be stored. Well, you can create a set. The creation of set syntax includes set equal to you can name the set any name so from set to call the set. For promoted sets do not allow duplicates. You can see that I entered 30 but it is taking only one time. Do not taking the duplicate values and set is not indexed consecutively. If I try to access the set element with the index number, can't able to set output is not accessible. The last data type which I am going to explain today is dictionary. Dictionary is also called as key value pair data type. The dictionary is an unordered key value pairs. Let us get to know the dictionary concept through an example. Creating the dictionary processor. Creating a dictionary by person and storing the value in it. The value is in this format. The value will be in value here. Name is empty. Alice is a value. The age is empty. 25 is in value. You can print the dictionary directly by dictionary name so that all the items of the dictionary will be displayed. Dictionary can be the dictionary values can be accessed through the keys. So that's why we have to use keys in dictionary. Here, key so string should be given in single quotes or double quotes. Previously, I didn't give any quotes, that's why it was showing an error. Now it is corrected. If I want to get all the dictionary values, I can use dictionary function, that is dictionary dot values, to get complete values of dictionary. If I want to get only keys of the dictionary, I can use the method keys. Dictionary value is 24. The keys are each. As a summary, so in this video we have covered what is Python, why it is popular, so and key features of Python, core built-in data types, the Python is simple, powerful, and a great choice for students and professionals and hobby coders to learn. If you are starting your coding journey, then start with Python. If you found this was helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below what you would like to learn next. Maybe Python variable, loops, or functions. This is Madan Singh, and I will see you in the next video. Happy coding!